and kick things off here as we're going to be checking out the perspective of Burnsoff now, who is looking to have some fun here and maybe
the shield.
Yeah, actually, yes, he does have the shield. That's awesome. And he's going to be using that ASM-1 submachine gun. Now, this submachine gun, I feel, has the best use of the red dot. It kind of reminds me, and dare I say this, of the COD 4 MP5, the way that gun felt. Right. It just has that same kind of flow for it for me. I don't know what it is about the gun, but I just love using a red dot on it. Who knows, maybe in a couple months people will just completely, just trash my theory. But for right now, that's what I like. And Neslo is going to get picked off. And he had the ball in hand, and he ends up giving that one away to Burnsoff.
Burnsoff needs to try and do some juke moves. He has been able to slide around. He does have the shield available to use, and doesn't actually decide to use it in that situation, so the ball is going to bounce away. It's back in the hands of Theory, who tries to throw it away. He's managed to do that. Has Stim available to use. Is he going to pop it? It doesn't look like he's going to do it just yet, but he is going to go for that double jump up top, connects with a kill. Nicely played. That's going to be the two-piece for Theory, surely. Last player alive, the player with the ball, but he's going to get away. Theory not able to do so. That's Burnsoff using those juke moves, and there you see the shield, and should have arguably kept that one out, Golden Boy.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you can have the shield out in the air. I actually am pretty curious about that. I think that's why the shield probably went away, but look at that. ASM-1 just absolutely tearing up there as Burnsoff manages to find his target. He is going to have to survive a medal, meaning that he stayed alive throughout that entire encounter, was pretty much near death, and was able to live through that one. Now, one of the guys on Twitter actually asked me, look at
the plays
that
from Burns. Can he bait it out? He's done so well.
No.
But the player from TK turned for corner at the perfect time. It was actually Goonjar. And I was having a laugh with Goonjar yesterday. I was saying, hey, Goon, you don't seem to like playing with the ball. He was like, nope, I run away from the ball. That's my teammates' jobs.
Yeah. He actually, it was quite hilarious because I was talking with Neslo about this, and Neslo was like, yeah, I was just like in the middle of a gunfight, and then Goonjar just passed the ball to me like out of nowhere. And then Goonjar was like, I'm not carrying that. Like, are you kidding me?
Crosta with a tough decision to make in that situation. Didn't know whether to go for the cap or the melee attack. Sadly, ball down. The siren sounds as well, so that's going to symbolize that, of course, the
tidal wave is going
to come in. That ball bouncing around. Someone actually fired a grenade at it. And I got an interesting question asked to me on Twitter. Can you shoot the ball in uplink? And I think they were referring to what would be cool is if you could throw the ball and then shoot the ball in mid-air. Honestly, haven't tried it. I don't know, and I haven't seen it yet. But that is a really good question.
That would be those next level tactics right there.
Imagine the montage there. You throw the ball up in the last second, shoot it in for the goal.
That'd be disgusting. That would be like the coolest thing to see. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but that X that appears at the crosshair there actually symbolizes that you can't pass that ball.
Yep.
And L trigger will become available. Now, you actually mentioned a question that you got on Twitter.
He gets it for two. Nearly fell short, but Crow does manage to throw that one in. Nicely played.
Nicely played indeed. Croster able to make this one 2-0. But one of the questions that I had posed to me on Twitter was, what is my favorite assault rifle and what is my favorite SMG? So I'll answer this one very quickly. My favorite assault rifle has been the Ball 27 with the fast fire rate. I absolutely adore that gun. And my favorite submachine gun has been the ASM-1, as I said before. It just has that feeling of that COD 4 MP5. Right. I don't know what it is, and I could be way off, but that's just my feeling.
I agree with you on the SMG. However, my favorite assault rifle so far has been the HBR.
Really? The HBR?
I love it. I don't know why. From what I've played so far, it's been the best as Neslo does get shut down. He was trying to get a cap, and you see the aftermath there of that tidal wave, of course. Burnsoff now with the flag, tries to use the shield to his advantage. Oh, I say flag with the ball, sorry. Tried to use the shield to his advantage, but it wasn't to be. Theory is going to try and throw the ball, and it worked. He caught the ball. Theory not able to get the kill. That's the first time we've seen it on stream, and just to emphasize why that was so awesome. When you have the ball in your hand, obviously you don't have a weapon. Theory with nothing left to do. He couldn't reach the melee, threw the ball at the cursed player, who then caught the ball, so Theory could get the shot. If he'd have got that kill, that would have been the sickest play we've seen on stream.
But the one thing that you got to remember, though, Benson, is that when you get that ball, you get the shield.
Right,
and that's why you have to put more bullets in than what you would normally do. So you got to always keep that in mind, right? It's like a give or take. Yeah, you can give them the ball. It was a sick play because it kept them alive just a little bit longer there. And it seems like the ball's going to be right in front of Theory. Here's Croster's actually going to nab it and run away with this one. And remember, guys, if I'm correct, he's going to be using, I actually want to see that exo ability that he's going to be using there. because you know, you can mix and match his
That's the
abilities
cloak.
so lovely, and that is the cloak. So
I wonder what happens if you cloak whilst you have the ball.
I don't think that would matter much, because if you have the cloak,
You still have the icon, but
you still
can,
have the icon that says
but you
kill
got to
me,
remember
but you can juke.
there is a delay on that icon, like in CTF when you have the flag. So you
That's
can
true.
juke with cloak quite nicely.
Yep, and it seems like the ball's going to get thrown in for
Kobe!
the DDoS.
Well, not Kobe, but that was like a LeBron 3 points, right?
Oh yeah, that was
The
actually.
basketball?
We'll say we'll go Jordan.
Jordan?
We'll
Jordan?
Actually,
All right, we'll keep
so
the
our
fans happy.
producer's telling us Jordan, but real basketball fans would actually say Larry Bird. So you know what it means? It's
Here
Bird.
we go.
Or
Ray
Ray
Allen?
Allen for the young folk. You know,
There you go.
because they, you know, the young kids may not know Larry Bird, or everyone
Or
in here.
anyone.
Who knows? I
No,
mean,
probably not. But that was a fantastic innings. That first side went from downtown, hit it.
Yeah.
And honestly,
Good
fantastic.
reference.
Thank you. I tried.
He's
3-0
on
now
fire.
in favor of Team Curse. TK with a lot of work to do. We're going to be on board with Gunjar. And Gunjar, he was notorious yesterday for not running an Exo ability. He
That's
just
right.
stacked on perk, but he is using one. He's going to be using Stim. That's going to try and keep him alive. Obviously gives you increased health regen.
Yep.
So Gunjar not able to pick that one up. Ball already in the hands of Derry, who bounces it off the wall, pulls out his gun. He knows there's a player up there, but be careful because that's a drone.
that tracker
pesky
drone
little
is
tracker
such a
drone.
yeah, it's a nuisance, man.
It really is. Theory was kind of surprised by that as well. You can see him taking it back. He's like, "What is this blue light? Oh no, it's trying to kill me."
Hey, you know what? If it's looking at you and it's something that you have no idea what it is, just shoot it.
that. Get rid of it.
Shoot
You
it.
do not want that anywhere near you.
Oh my goodness. So now looking here and seeing what's going on, score is currently going to be 3-0 in favor of Team Curse. As Neslo has that ball trying to jig around, Tracker Jones going to cause some problems, try to throw it at the player, but he's able to get that kill. Tracker Jones, though, is actually following him. He needs to boost dash his way out of there, and that's something we really haven't been seeing, has been that boost dash being used
Jump up
quite
top.
a bit.
Jump
Yeah.
up top. Nice play. He's going to juke that one out now. He could actually choose to pass it here, but decides not to. He hasn't got any armor. And you have to remember, when you pass that ball, your teammate would have got armor. Neslo with no armor. If he passes it, teammate has full armor, could have gone for an easy sort of throw in there, but now Kroster with the ball, he's
Or
rushing
maybe even
straight
a
down the
run-in.
right-hand side. Yeah, potentially Kroster. Oh, he gets
nice.
it! Kroster gets it and gets shut down. That was a huge play coming in from Crow, and that's what I was talking to you about. He understands the mechanics of Advanced Warfare, how to jump, how to strafe in midair, and he's so talented when he has that ball in hand.
Yeah, that's something that a lot of people have not quite grasped yet, right? When you're midair, you double jump, you can boost in
Oh,
the air.
Neslo!
Neslo with the
Dirty
whack.
play, but he dropped the ball!
No,
Neslo's
Neslo
had a nightmare! He gets the melee attack, dropped the ball, could have had a 2-point. Oh, Neslo. That's
No words.
fail of the stream so far.
Yeah, well, it's okay, though, because Gunjar was going to be there, and Gunjar, of all people, was able to get that. But you are actually going to
right.
see that super punch coming out of one of the members of Curse, as Gunjar is going to get picked off immediately off of the respawn. Now, he's going to be using that IMR with a red dot. Now, look at the accuracy of this gun. Absolutely deadly. And with a player like Gunjar actually manning the controls there, I mean, his assault rifle skills would just absolutely flourish. Now, also, another thing to point out, he actually was full red there, popped the stim, recharged health a lot faster.
Yeah, you saw that.
Unfortunately, couldn't pick up that player on the left side.
Just
though.
how quick is health regen after popping stem? Crazy, crazy stuff. As now we're on board with Kroster. Actually had to do some defensive work here because it is a player from TK with the ball. Managed to pick up the assist there. Ball bouncing around. Kroster with a play to his right-hand side. Has got cloak. Is he going to use it here? That could be a nice little use, but now decides to go straight for the ball. Wants to
He has
just
a
try and
teammate.
run it home. 4 players actually did go down. And he's like, well, nope, not going to go that way. Teammate to his left-hand side, but Crow may actually go for the boost throw.
Is he going to get it?
No
And
way.
No, he did not
That
get
would
it.
have been filthy if he'd have got that from that distance.
Yeah, but Gunjar, now it's going to be his time. He's going to throw the ball in the air here, finding a player to his left as he will get dropped. Ball's going to be down, and one of the members of Team Caliber managed to grab it in their, had it in their grasp, but Gunjar actually getting peppered with a couple shots from behind. One player is going to be playing goalkeep on the roof, and you can already see the techniques and just basically the teamwork start to materialize here between these two pro teams, Benson.
Yep. Nice use again of Stim coming in from Gunjar. And I haven't seen him throw out that EMP grenade. He's held on to that for a long time, and it's worth mentioning how crucial EMPs can be. Disables all of your exo abilities, including the exoskeleton itself. Meanwhile, Theory, he's decided he wants to use shield, and that's
Beautiful.
nice use of it. He's managed to juke around the outside. Now, can he get the cap? No!
Oh.
He goes down. Unfortunate stuff there from Theory, but again, some sensational use of the exo abilities coming out from both
He had
these
a
two
little
teams.
bit of battery remaining there, so it
Right.
wouldn't have been enough. And a lot of people have been asking this question about, you
Enable?
know, are the exos balanced and enable?
Look at that play. Oh, Enable with the
Nice
plays.
shot.
Oh, no. Oh, that's enough. I thought he was going to throw it at him there. That would have been absolutely disgusting. But
That would have been dirty.
Enable showing off that fantastic accuracy that he possesses. One of the
Here we go,
best shots
Neslo
in the
in.
game. Neslo is going to get the 2 points. So 2-point game now, Golden Boy going into the last minute. That ball is going to go back to its original spawn point. Neslo's going to drop that speed. He knows how important it is for him to get control of that ball, but it's going to be Machilla who is going to get shut down by Neslo from behind. The tidal wave, of course, has already come in. Now Neslo with the ball, trying to make the plays in the last minute. He's going to jump up. This could be a huge play. His teammate has been shut down, trying to boost jump. Can he try and get it? 37 seconds left. He needs to try and run this one. And Neslo gets it! Oh, it's going to be a tied game. 6-6. Still plenty of time for another team to take this win.
Oh, without a doubt, Benson. We have 28 seconds left on the clock. The ball is going to be out there right in the middle of the map. Neslo making his way inside. And you are going to have the member of Curse grabbing this one here. Shots are going to be exchanged. Neslo couldn't quite connect as Croster has full shield. Nothing quite yet, but pressure from the left side there as his teammate was actually doing something. No, and he missed. He whiffed the melee.
I thought he was going to get it, Golden Boy. I thought he was going to get it. Now 8 seconds left for Theory. He pulls out the shield, but that's not going to do him any favors. It's going to be a tied game, and what an ending that was. TK really amping up the pressure, and it's worth saying this is the first time we've seen Uplink. Guess what comes back in overtime? We have Stopwatch in Uplink.
Right.
You may be familiar from Stopwatch from Black Ops 2 in CTF. It was implemented in as Croster's kind of heartbroken there. He almost managed to grab that win at the last second. But the way Stopwatch works, the whole thing is replayed, and as soon as the first goal goes in, that time is recorded, and then the other team have to try and beat that time. Now, what's interesting is...
There's a twist?
There is. I'll let you say the twist.
The twist. So basically, the twist is that if you run it in, you get 2 points. If you score it, you get 1. That still applies here. So you want to actually run it in, or else the enemy team, if you decide to throw it, the enemy team could potentially, end up actually running it in themselves and win the game. So you got to be very wary about that kind of stuff here. But the same technique should still apply for stopwatch rules, no matter the game type here, whether it's uplink or capture the flag.
Kroos has dropped that in a terrible position there. Now Curse is going to have to do defensive work because it's Gunjar who has it in hand. He's going to go for an ambitious sort of throw to get some yardage. He wasn't aiming for that at all. He just didn't want the ball. Typical Gunjar, to be completely honest with you. But that's why he didn't want the ball, because he has accuracy just like that.
Yeah, that's right. But unfortunately for Gunjar, he went to pick up the ball again and was
still
caught in
alive?
the crossfire. I don't know how, but he manages to live just a little bit with that stim, but it was not enough though. And again, you may have it. Oh no! You may pop that stim and think you're going to be safe, but the thing is though, it still applies in the melee from Enable, and he's going to be so close. It's going to be one member of TK there, 2 members of TK, and he couldn't quite do it as Enable is going to get taken out immediately off of the respawn. He's going to have that IMR with that advanced red dot. Remember guys, that advanced red dot, if he decides to just stand still for a little bit, he'll zoom in just a tad bit more, but that won't really come into effect here with how fast-paced Uplink is, and he tries to throw it in, and he whiffs the throw, and Mochilla couldn't quite do it. Come on, man, do it for our people.
But the ball is still dangerous for the people. The ball's still dangerous. Yes. Kroos is going to get it. The 2 points now. Just to emphasize your point again, what that means is if TK throw the ball in within that allocated time, that's not going to be enough. They're going to need to do that again. So realistically, what Curse have said is, hey, you now need to run that ball home.
Yeah, that's
quicker
right.
than we just did.
And the thing is, this is the situation where Enable is going to really thrive, because Enable likes to post up with that IMR and just pick you off from a distance. Expect Enable to play a lot of goalkeep and just watch the ball the whole time there. And he's using that tracker drone as well.
There you go. That's exactly what he uses, and he picks up first blood. Fantastic plays coming out from Enable. Worth mentioning the time, 1 minute 20. That's how long Curse needs to defend. Enable's going to pick up the second kill as well. Third player on the left-hand side. Enable not going to be able to pick him up though. Now, ball pretty much in TK's park.
Yeah, well, you say that now, but no one from TK has went to go pick up the ball, and I think it's because they're a little bit worried that Enable might still be there. Finally, they get it, but Enable, this should be a connection, and he's able to take him out. The ball is going to go down. There's going to be 55 seconds left on the clock here. Ball's going to be in the hand of Croster as he's going to be making his way over toward the beach side now, and he is going to have a teammate there for support. Let's see what they're going to do. Shots being exchanged from his teammate. Croster opted to just drop back. Now, here's the cool part.
This is smart.
He could throw that ball out, and it resets. That kills time that TK just cannot sacrifice.
And that's exactly what he's doing. He's waiting to see. There's a player on his left-hand side. I expect to see Croster try and throw it out of bounds, but he hasn't done so. And he may actually lose control of the ball at this point. Croster's going to have to jump up, and ball should get reset. Yeah, because of the tidal wave, of course. It is going to have to reset. So Kurt's doing a great job of just wasting time. There's going to be 2 plays there for TK, though. So it's going to be Theory with ball in hand. He has 20 seconds to try and make a play. Shield out. He's going to have to turn around and go for the melee attack. Surely, anytime now he misses with the shield. Time is being wasted here. And